How do we lead our life with care from a place of connection to God? Right now, I want to give you a simple practice, and I'm going to lead you through some listening to Jesus around leading your life with care. The first place we want to start when it comes to leading our own lives with care is actually looking in the mirror and leading your own life, the one and only, at the end of the day, life that you've been given full responsibility to lead. It's not your kids, it's not your parents, it's not your friends, it's not your coworkers, it's yours that you've been given the leadership over. So how do you lead your life with care? We're going to ask God to highlight 3 different areas for us this morning. One is your body. Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to my body? Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to my heart? And Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to my mind? Okay, I'm going to ask all those questions and you get to just listen. Jesus is always speaking. God is talking to you. So you don't have to flip a switch and rub a genie the right way to get God to talk to you. But God's not going to talk in the way that a genie would, or it's not just like a slot machine where we go to get answers. God will talk in an incredibly personal, conversational way. God talks in the way that you already think because God knows you. So when you go to God to ask him a question, you can guarantee that God's going to answer you. The key is not in getting God to talk. The key is in learning how you already hear. I can guarantee you that the way that you will hear the still small voice of God is by your own thoughts. God's going to talk in the way you already think, and it will sound just like your thoughts. So let me give you an example. God, when I asked Jesus, how can I lead my life with care when it comes to my body today? As soon as I stop asking the question, I'm now paying attention to the very thoughts that come to my mind in the way they always come. The first thing that popped in my mind was just stretching. And yeah, that's a thing that makes a lot of sense for me, is stretching my body as a way that I can lead my life with care. I've been given a lot of good stretches to do. For me, it's just a matter of actually doing them. Lead your life with care by listening to Jesus in the following questions. And I'm going to lead you through the ones I just gave you a little bit more slowly, and then I'm going to I'm going to add in a few more. Jesus, quiet every voice other than yours for us. Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to my body today? You may want to write down what comes to your mind, and you may just have a feeling that comes to your mind, like a feeling of rest and peace. And maybe that's the best thing to do, is just enjoy a little bit more of that feeling. Breathe that in and breathe that out. You may have phrases come to your mind. Go ahead and record those. You may have pictures or a little movie of you working out at the gym in your mind. God's going to talk in the way that you already think. Pictures, words, feelings, emotions, experiences, the memory of experiences. So pay attention in that spot. Jesus, how can I lead my life with care when it comes to my heart? Notice what's coming to your mind. Take a few notes. And Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to my mind, my thought life? Jesus, how do I lead my life with care when it comes to the people that are closest to me? And last question, Jesus, how can I lead my life with care when it comes to the world around me, my neighbors, my workplace, the places I go in and out every day? Jesus, how can I lead my life with care when it comes to the world that you put me in today? I said last question, but I really want to give you one more. Jesus, what do you know that I don't know about leading my life with care? Notice what comes as soon as I stopped the question. I'm going to give that last one to you one more time. Jesus, what do you know that I don't know when it comes to leading my life with care? Now go back through what you wrote down. If there's anything that feels like it's coming from a place of shame, judgment, or condemnation, that's not God. You can literally just highlight that and go, God, what's this? I think it sounds like shame, but what are you saying? When Jesus is speaking, it will always come from life, love. It will lead to freedom. The kindness of God leads us to change the way that we think and act. So God can say something that might be harsh coming from someone else because they might not be coming from pure love, but when it comes from the heart of pure love, it will open the door for you. It will bring relief, even if it's hard. But if it's hard and it just makes you feel more sure that you're not good enough or that you're stuck or that you're awful, that is not the voice of God. That's the voice of condemnation. You can use that place of realizing that. Maybe there's a little tape in the back of your mind saying you're not good enough or you never get it right. And maybe that's what came up as you're listening to God. Use that. Jesus, I heard this. I'm not good enough. What do you say? What's the truth? Use it to go further in your dialogue with the loving, always present, always speaking God. I'm praying for you today as you seek to take a few minutes out, listen to Jesus around how to lead your life with care.